There's people at record labels that are looking for this sort of thing. They're looking for artists that, while they're doing a show and everyone knows the words to their stuff and they're not signed, right? So, a few, some people spotted me, some A&Rs and some managers reaching out. And it's a small industry. So if sort of one label is talking about something, two labels, then you can kind of go to a third one and be like, hey, they're going to offer me a deal. Do you want to have a meeting type of thing? So, yeah, my stuff started to catch on. And I was taking these meetings. I'm in my junior year at Duke. I'm flying to New York. I'm meeting with Craig and Julie at Atlantic. I'm meeting with Barry Weiss at RCA. And I'm going back to Duke. And I'm in finals week, and I'm writing this paper. And my manager calls me and he says, you got to go back to New York. I go, I can't go back to New York. What I need to do is finish this paper, man, because I'm behind the 8 ball a little bit here, man. And he goes, you got to go back to New York. Jay-Z wants to meet you. I go, Jay-Z didn't want to meet me, man. Don't mess with me. He goes, Jay-Z wants to meet you. I go, okay, book the flight. And I didn't believe. I thought I was going to go and they would say, hey, we're sorry. He's busy today. You're going to meet with someone. So that's what I actually thought.
Because that happens all the time. Like if you've been around entertainment, it goes that way more often than not.
And I would, that's what I expected, man. So I didn't tell any friends, and I get on the plane. I go to New York.
Do you think, sorry to interrupt you, but do you think that impetus, like I have to go, even though I have a final, was in part informed by this sense that you had made this mistake in going to Duke while Big Sean and those other guys were getting signed? Like you didn't want to miss another opportunity?
Yeah, I had a deal with myself in those years, which was if there's any scent on the trail, you got to go. So there were times where, like the first time I was supposed to meet with Cannon, who did my mixtape, I drove to Atlanta and something got messed up. Like the guy connecting us and he was busy and I went there for no reason. But I had to deal with myself. There was scent on the trail. You got to go.
And what's the ambition level look like at this point?
Then or now?
Then.
High. Well, I'll tell you what changed it for me was knowing Sean. Because I met Sean and then Sean really got his deal done with Kanye. And he was going in the studio with Pharrell. He's going in the studio with The Dream. He was meeting Madonna.
Yeah.
And this was a guy that I used to freestyle with. We go back and forth. And it's hip hop. I always thought I was better than him. Right. Not just him. I thought I was better than everyone. And so this thing that seemed so far-fetched before was just, I knew it was going to happen now. I go, Sean did it. I'm next. It's happening. I just knew.
Yeah.
And, but I tell him all the time, man, he really changed my life twice. Once by just living his life in that way, showing me what was really possible. And then again, when you told me to read those books.
Right?
Yeah. And by living it.
Yeah.
In the studio that day. And
so you go to New York to see Jay-Z.
Man, and Sean, he opened up so many. A year before the Jay-Z meeting, we're in Detroit and Kanye's playing Glow in the Dark tour. Okay. And Sean gets like guest listed 20 tickets. So it's like all of our buddies are there, man. Sean brings all of us backstage. And we meet Kanye. And then like 3 months later, Sean calls me up and he goes, Kanye's playing MSG tonight. You want to come? Jay-Z's supposed to be there. I say, I do, but I'm in Michigan.
Right.
Phone is silent.
MSG, Madison Square Garden.
Yeah. Phone is silent for like 10 seconds. I go, I should probably book a flight. He goes,
Yeah.
yeah, you should. So we go there. I go to pick up the tickets at Will Call. I'm going to get back to the next meeting with Jay-Z. I go to MSG. I go to Will Call, say, hey, I'm Mike Posner. Tickets supposed to be here. They go, we have no tickets for you. I go, dang, are you sure? Michael, no tickets for you. I call Sean. I go, man, there's no tickets here for me. He goes, okay, just meet me at the studio then. I'm at the studio with Kanye. I go, upgrade.
Yeah.
Like, thank God there were no tickets. So we go to the studio, gives the address. He meets us downstairs, and always in these nicer studios, there's a lounge, which is like a room for the managers to wait while the artists meet. So he goes, just wait in the lounge. So he goes in the studio, and you can hear the music they're playing. And I hear one of the songs I did with Sean playing.
Whoa.
And I know Kanye West is listening to this track, Who Knows, that I produced. I sang the chorus on, and Sean rapped on. And I'm freaking out because I know if he likes this thing, this could change my life, like for real. For real. Like, so the song ends. I see a bunch of people walk by the lounge towards the elevator. I go, I guess we're leaving now. So I follow him out. And Sean's there. Kanye's there. Sean goes, Kanye, this is Mike Posner. He made the song that I just played you. Kanye goes, oh, cool. He gives me a fist bump.
Right.
And then there's another silence. 5 seconds, 10 seconds. And very courageously, I ask, did you like it? And Kanye goes, no. Oh. No. He goes, maybe it could be for Lupe. It's not right for Sean. And then he said one of the coolest analogies ever. He goes, I'm sorry. Sean bumped it. You said it. I had to spike it. Meaning like he played it. You asked me. I had to tell you the truth.
Right.
I'm like, and then I'm thinking like, how did he think of that quickly?
You appreciate the honesty. Like on one level,
it didn't feel, I want to be very clear.
Yeah.
It did not feel rude at all. Because you meet too many people and they go, oh man, that's so
blow
great.
Smoke up. Yeah. Yeah.
It was just honest.
Have you,
It was just honest.
Have you,
And it helped me. It helped me because I knew in my heart I had better stuff in me. And so we got in this elevator, and all I wanted to do was make music. I didn't want to quit. I wanted to make more. And that 6 months passed. I keep doing my thing. I keep plugging. The stuff starts to catch on. So now I'm in finals week. 6 months later, I don't remember, 8 months later, and I'm in Jay-Z's office. I got my laptop. I'm fumbling with the aux cable. I get that thing in there. I'm nervous. I play it cooler than me. And Jay-Z goes like this. He just like
squinched his face and shaking his head.
He just
like in a way that you're not sure if he likes it, or
no,
you know he's into it.
I knew he loved it. I knew he loved it. And we had this incredible meeting. I felt like he really understood me. I was there like 2 hours, which in hindsight, I'm like, that was ridiculous. And I'm about to leave, and I just had this inkling. I go, can I play you one more song? He says, yeah. So I plug my laptop back in. I play him Who Knows? Same song. And he went nuts. He goes, I can't believe you almost left without playing this for me. He go, don't ever forget to play that song.